Hello students, this is Madhurima Mees. Today we are going to continue with the second chapter from your English literature book, that is Hide and Seek. Now as all of you might know that hide and seek is a game, and that game is a larger part of our childhood memories, as most of us had the experience of playing this game. We have countless memories of playing this game, and in this game, as all of you know, that one of your friend will be counting the numbers while the other friends will be hiding in a place so that you cannot find them. If you find them, you will be the winner. So having said this, let me come to the page where the description about the poet is given. Now the name of the poet is John Vernon Scannell. He is a British war poet. He is also a memoirist and a novelist, and he had a surname Bain, and he was a professional boxer also. He wrote many novels about the sport. He was also a teacher of English literature, multi-talented. This person is really multi-talented, and he was elected as a fellow of the Royal Society of Literature in 1960, which is really a big deal. Now Scannell, he is also a recipient of the Heinemann Award for Literature and Cholmondeley Poetry Prize. So these are the two tough names which might be tougher for you to remember, but this can come for your short question. So I will ask every one of you to know the spelling very correctly so that you can answer short questions. Now having said this, let me come to the poetry. Now as you can see, the poetry is starting with an exclamatory word that has exclamation mark at the end. Yoo-hoo, I'm ready, come and find me. So with a very energetic mood, the poem starts. The sacks in the tool shed smell like the seaside. Now from this word seaside, we can understand that this boy is living in a house which is located near the sea. And what is the meaning of the word tool shed? Tool shed is basically a small building. You can find the meaning at the bottom of the page also. It's a very easy meaning. Tool shed means a small building that is located in the middle of the garden, where you can store all the tools that are needed, that are required to maintain the garden. Okay students, now you make yourself little in the salty dark, close your eyes tight and hope your feet aren't showing. Means make sure that you are hiding properly and nobody is able to see you, nobody is able to find you. If other people finds you, you will lose the game. Better not risk another call, they might be close. Don't sneeze, whatever happens. Means you are not allowed to sneeze even. You have to control your basic activities, basic body activities. They might be, the floor is cold. They are probably searching the bushes near the swing. Means from this sentence we can understand there are people who are searching for this boy, and this time they are searching him near the swing where the bushes are there. Some bushes are there and people are searching for this boy. What is that? The sound like them. They are coming in. Don't breathe or move. Still, someone knocks a can. Somebody knocked a can, and what the boy is saying that don't move. Now the question is the boy telling this to other people? No. Here the poetry is written as from the point of view that maybe the boy has grown up right now. He is recollecting the memory of his childhood. So he is kind of telling the readers how to play the game. That you must not breathe, you must not sneeze, you must hide yourself properly so that other people can't find you. Because if they find you, you will lose the game. Now having said this, let us move on to the next paragraph, the second paragraph. Feet mutter, somebody comes very close. A scuffle of words, a laugh, and then they're gone. Scuffle of words. Somebody were discussing about something, but what they were discussing, what they were telling to each other, what conversation is going on, that is not clear. So a rough bunch of words, scuffle of words, rough bunch of words, okay, the words that are not clear to you, but you heard somebody saying something. They were laughing. Who are laughing? They. And they means the people who are searching him, okay. The word they refers to the people who are searching for this boy. They might come, they might be back. Careful in this case, they come. Careful in case they come. They will try the greenhouse, then in here again. They are taking a long time, but they will come back. So from these sentences we are able to understand that maybe the boy is hiding for too long, because the people who are searching for this boy, with whom the boy is playing this hide and seek game, they are searching for this boy for a quite long time. Risk a peep out perhaps. To peep means to look outside and make sure that people aren't able to see you, okay. Not yet, they might creep in. So the boy is asking, maybe I can peep out. I try to see them, what they are doing, how they are searching me, but I will not take that risk. A good hiding place, this the best you have ever found. So I have found the best place to hide myself, and other people are unable to find me. It's funny though, they haven't tried again. Can't hear a thing, they must be miles away. So now the search has been stopped. Those people who were searching for this boy is not searching anymore. Maybe the boy has hidden himself for too long a time that they are not searching for him anymore. Now having said this, let me end today's video. In my next video I will continue this chapter. Thank you.